What's good, man? It's OG Drip, man. This channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. Y'all, check this out, man. Y'all, I know y'all seen it, man. Katt Williams out here firing people up, putting some real flames under people's feet. But we been already know how this was, man, when it comes to Katt. You know what I'm saying? Katt Williams being one of those people that been consciously aware or telling us what's going on in the industry, whether people wanted to accept it or not. Now, the thing I wanted to talk about is I gave it a minute, right? Because you seen Katt Williams fired all those shots of the people that respond. Of course, they have to respond when it's something that's that big of a widespread. But the way that they have to do it is through certain contracts. Now, before even getting into this, I know a lot of y'all probably trying to figure out, like, why these celebrities just don't come out and say something then, or why do they make these certain moves that don't make sense? It's because they be under something called an NDA. Now, NDA is just a strategic word for saying hush money, right? So these people cannot speak on certain things. So now, whatever the person do not, or the company or the industry do not want you to speak of, they sign these things and have you sign your name in it. So a lot of these people don't even have their freedom of speech before even getting into why they answer questions the way they do. Why they, like, you know, like juke around a damn question, like they trying to play Madden or something. But anyways, now getting into it, y'all, I want to break down a lot of deep stuff because it's not all about, you know, the things that he was putting them on front flame about. We already talk about this on this channel of how people be putting in certain positions. Yeah, you could try hard, but you might have to try harder than some other people that's getting slid in position, for instance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when things are done the quick way, it's done through the devil. Now, a lot of times y'all might not catch on how deep this get, but this is just like showing what he's showing versus, hey, I'm out here independent doing it, and you guys got certain entities that's pushing y'all in industries to try to put y'all in a certain position. So no matter what the play out is, they'll show you the wolf eat wolf mentality where they'll try to butt out everybody and cut people out of certain movies or roles because they know that person has more talent than them. Now, this is the thing about it. Now, when it get down to the talent and how things work for you, a lot of times they know that they take a person that has no talent and make them do something that they want them to do, even though they'll make them appear like they have talent by fitting everything around them, putting funny people around them, making it more, you know, thematic and junk like that. So they'll do whatever they can to, like, enhance that camera or enhance that what's. It's funny because I was just talking about that junk the other day when I was like, look how Usher look dancing with all the little special effects. You know what I mean? I was just talking about that. So basically, when you seeing all these special effects, it make these people look like something they not actually is. So when it comes down to them standing up in front of people and being able to just, you know, go off, I always notice this too, because the way Katt Williams handle a heckler, it's like, dog, it's like, there's no way, because it's like they walking into it. Or Mike Else, same thing though, man. But beyond getting into, you know, all of them just still being, you know, at the end of the day, y'all know everybody want to be lost to a degree though, and still be worried about this damn thing, this physical stuff. But at the end of the day, man, I just be wanting to separate it just to show y'all, like, hey, we not saying these powers and stuff out here don't exist. We're very much saying they exist, but you got to remain the power of keeping yourself. Do not let these powers overtaking you. When you give up yourself, that's the whole part of the game. When they got you stressed out, you can't even be yourself or anything like that. They already got you. No matter how they could get you, they're just trying to get you to that point. So a lot of times when people growing up and stuff, they don't realize one of the hardest things to do is remain being yourself. But like, you know why? Because a lot of these people can't be themselves, man, and they really can't, because they have to face certain stuff, and a lot of these people don't be ready to face this junk. So they hide behind, you know, individuals, or hide behind, you know, certain wording, or, you know, like I said, how they answer the question, how did you got away with the things. But either way, man, I just wanted to run that by people because, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people would feel like, yo, you know, how could it be justified, or how could else we figure out that it's 100% proof if y'all worried about that? It is, trust me. That's the reason why they're jogging around, or it'll be a little couple words that's out of place. But y'all already know, man, when years go over, it ain't like if you tell somebody something right now, bro, you can even watch this video right now, and by the time you repeat everything I said in a minute or in a 15-second period, by the time you tell 30 people and, you know, expect it to go like a chain message, by the time you get to the last person, it's not going to be the same message. So this is the same thing like we have today when we see like religions and stuff like that. So a lot of times we'll look and we'll see like, damn, these people seem like, you know, they on this certain path. It seems like this worked better for them. But it's to be all part of the game to make it like, hey, you didn't do something right. But really, you could be putting your all into it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So at the end of the day, we just have different soldiers. I like how he said that too, when he was like, that's the team they decided to play for. Because I always been saying you can't play both teams. You can't put on both jerseys. You can't put on this jersey and then run on the other side of the other team and try to put on that jersey. Now, you got to know what you're working for. You got to know what you out here doing it for. If you're doing it out here just for your own demise, your own deep desires, You know what I'm saying? Or are you out here trying to actually become one or giving back to the earth in so many different ways of actually helping people wake the fuck up and the knowledge things that's going on? So out the gate, Katt Williams has already taught people more things than them comedians ever said, and they ain't even got to be nothing towards spirituality. It could be just specifically about how people is, you know what I mean, and how these people get in these positions. Because a lot of times you see people in these highlights, they already got that positioning for them. It's like somebody coming in, and you know if this person has a pastor, they already got certain energy that's fixated to that position. So when that person is already in that position, they already got that energy going with it. They just got to know how to work it. So if they got to know how to be mutable with it. You get what I'm saying? They got to know, hey, I'm going to be adaptable with this, and I'm going to know how to use it in these areas and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times that's why you see these people, they try not to get stuck, because once these people see you get stuck, they figure like, hey, this person don't have no talent. They'll move your ass out of the way quick. And that's when you all part of their little puppeting program. But y'all already know, man, I don't really like talking too much on the conscious note about the stuff, but it is a good thing because, you know, at the end of the day, we always talk about this subconsciousness and we always getting deep. And then, man, I be sitting back, y'all, right? And I'm just got some jokes for y'all. I be like, I'm doing all this up there, and I just seen somebody can't even walk in a straight line inside a grocery store. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you go around and you see some of the most craziest things. You'll see somebody grown men arguing about who farted in the hall. Like, it'd be crazy, bro. It'd be like some stuff y'all be like, bro, there's no way these people is grown. But yet, you know, there's the ones that be going around out here, man. So I just wanted to say a couple of different things on that. And, you know, like I said, that hush money thing is just real, because no matter where you go at, they getting people to write it. Like, even on the battle rap end, you got Easy to Block Captain and the Remy Ma and all these little situations. Got the NDAs, so nobody won't get sued from some other stuff, or charges won't get pressed. So you see these things a lot of times. Y'all even see Diddy pay for the motherfucker. Like, you know, the whole world seen that. Like, and it's just crazy because you now it's like, what y'all gonna do now, bro? So for the people that is conscious to that, yeah. But at the end of the day, man, that's too many shifts behind for us to actually be worried about the ones that watch this channel. So in a way, we just using it the same way they doing it. They doing it to get to a certain group or to a certain base, and they know how it affects people. Especially when you say somebody that done put in that work. You get what I'm saying? So I even like the fact of how he brought down these boys be coming out of nowhere. Because I be feeling like that with the spiritual channels. I'm like, bitch, I been doing this 4-5 years. Where the hell you niggas come from? Well, probably 6, I don't even remember. But where the hell you niggas come from? You know what I mean? Them boys will come out 3 months later just talking, or somebody like, and they just come out of nowhere. So you be like, damn, you just joining the shift? What make you so late to this shift? Something ain't right. You know what I mean? Like, how you ain't been feel like this a couple years ago? For you to be on this level, you supposed to been went through some shifts. You know what I'm saying? For you to be able to try to break down things and help people mentally understand things that people been mentally lost in for years. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then how to crisscross and get out of these damn spells and stuff. So at the same time, how to put in the actual cheat codes. So in order to know the cheat codes, you got to know how to design the game, or know how the game was designed. So when it comes down to that, you got to be spiritually in tune and then expanded and condensed enough to understand, yo, this is what it is. So when we dealing with stuff like this, we ain't got to worry about, oh, look what happened this year with Katt Williams. And that been going on for thousands of years. You get what I'm saying? Like, literally, somebody always been trying to get a position of power and try to trick one out of the position in order for them to get it and try to fulfill the role and try to tend to some things like they supposed to be actually obligated to do that, and they ain't even got the rights. You get what I'm saying? Like, they ain't even go to flight school to even have their mind in the right place. They be talking about this person should be over some kids, or this person should be teaching or directing somebody anywhere, bro. Because that's a lot of times, that's exactly what we're dealing with when we look at these things in the industry. Even the rappers and John, like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a certain way that you pushing the kids in a positive direction. You ain't telling them nothing. You just telling them the same stuff that they telling you not to even speak on. But you have to speak on it. It's part of your agreements. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful with these contracts and these agreements, man. So a lot of times these people be doing things. And listen, it ain't got to always be correct, like directly correct. But you better believe it, bro. One thing about it, dog, it be damn sure close. So it might not be, oh, Epstein touched 33 people, but damn, you better believe he touched a lot of motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I feel like they do those numbers for exaggeration, numerology, geometry and stuff like that to throw people off, because people don't understand these numbers, especially how they word them on the paper. Man, listen, it get deep, man. When you be seeing what these people got going on, you can know the mind of a maniac for real, because you know how to give birth to one. So you see how they actually giving the world like some food to give birth off, you know, insanity and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, y'all keep y'all sanity, remain being yourself. That is one of the hardest things to do in this world when you're dealing with cricket people and all. Everybody that was born wasn't disloyal. But it is a lot of motherfuckers that was already fucked up and probably had to go through some things in life because they done backtracked esoterically, you know what I'm saying? So this life, they probably reincarnate, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, they tripping over the same rock. So, but this time the rock hurt a little bit more because last time they stubbed their foot. It's kind of like that, man. And I ain't talking physically, remember that. But anyways, man, I'm going to say that on that. And shit, we finna get back to it, man. OG Drip.